Braun Strowman. Well done. You went from late 2015's laughingstock to early 2017's unstoppable monster, and moving on another year and a half from that, it's been an interesting trio of years to look back on. He's the best thing on the entirety of the Raw roster right now, but the last 3 years have been far from as entertaining as, well, watching bugs fuck. 2015 was really bad, guys. Really, really bad. I'm D Wicket, and these are the 10 things WWE wants you to forget about Braun Strowman. Number 10, the Wyatt family. Let's get the obvious out of the way immediately. Braun Strowman looked a little bit different 3 years ago. The latter half of 2018 gives us the monster among men, the dude who tipped over ambulances and broke rings, the dude who pulled the set down on top of Brock Lesnar and Kane, the dude who isn't finished with you yet. The latter half of 2015 gave us this slow, plodding big man with very little to offer in any category not related to giving Vince McMahon an erection. His entire time in the Wyatt family was like this. Most of the time he just stared at people and did that really awkward looking submission. I was always all for the Wyatt family gaining members, but I would have preferred good members.
You selfishly pulled him into our little game, and now he's just another pawn for me to play with. And he is Abigail's black sheep.
Number 9, losing to Kalisto. Well, yeah, this is something that happened. Kalisto, this little David over here, got himself into a feud with literal Goliath Braun Strowman that culminated in a dumpster match where Kalisto actually managed to acrobat his way to a goddamn victory. And then he got murdered next week via dumpster. Oh well, at least it gave us another one of WWE's favorite little tropes, the underdog story. What's your favorite underdog story in wrestling? Let us know in the comments down below with the hashtag DW, and let me tell you, if your answer isn't Rey Mysterio or Daniel Bryan or maybe Jeff Hardy, you're probably wrong.
Oh my God. Caught by Strowman.
Oh, the quickness in the world right there. Can't stop.
Oh my God. Heaving him across the ring. And now Strowman and Kalisto. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh my God! Kalisto just beat Strowman! Kalisto just beat Strowman!
Yeah, that's better. That should be something he adds onto his Tinder profile. Number 7, title shot. Now you may be asking yourself, what the fuck does that even mean? What is title shot, and why is it something WWE wants you to forget about Braun Strowman? Well, did you know that Vince McMahon is insane? Because during an episode of Raw, when Braun was out there talking about how he believed himself to be worthy of a title shot, he later went backstage and was apparently harassed by McMahon for Braun's humiliation of the WWE. And why? Why is he humiliating the company? How is he doing this? Because they're called title matches, not title shots. WWE, go fuck yourself.
And 2, because I want the title shot you promised me.
Number 6, he didn't originate the Big Show spot. To be fair, Braun Strowman version of this spot is easily the best version because, well, even if it wasn't John Cone, but still. With how massively WWE has been to put over Braun Strowman, especially last year when this happened, they probably don't want you to realize it's the 3rd time it's been rehashed. The first example of the spot came from, of course, Brock Lesnar, and then the sequel came from big ol' Mark Henry, and that leaves Braun to round out the trilogy of breaking the ring with the Big Show, and while it may not be the worst thing in the world, it definitely does both cheapen the original and make the copy look just that slight bit tamer.
No way, this can't be possible. What on earth? Oh my God! The ring just imploded!
Number 5, Nicholas. Did everyone just forget that? Well, didn't. Braun Strowman, big bad monster among men himself, literally chose a 10-year-old as his partner at WrestleMania. Easily the most batshit insane that's going to happen in 2018. The moment was made even better by Team Champions. This was a thing. It only lasted a day, but it was a thing for a day. My brain can't handle that torture anymore.
By the way, where is he?
He was right here, Kurt. He's been here the whole time.
Oh, hey, there he is.
And somebody's going to get these hands!
Number 4, The Undertaker match. More so the match that was meant to be. Thank God that this match wasn't actually meant to be. Remember how bad we explained Braun was earlier? Seriously, thank fucking God this match never ended up happening. At least during its time. Back right when he debuted in the Wyatt family, Vince reportedly had been interested in a WrestleMania 32 matchup between the Black Sheep and the Phenom. Between The Undertaker's dwindling ability to keep up in the ring with his growing age and just how fucking bad Braun was at the time, this would have been such a depressing way to tarnish the dead man's already becoming questionable legacy of the last few years.
I don't want to have a match. I don't need to have a match. What I need is for you to come out like a man.
Number 3, he wasn't booked at WrestleMania 33. So once the brand split was put into practice in mid-2016, Braun was immediately turned into a monster. They built him up as a completely unstoppable force, an intense powerhouse for months, feuding with Roman and being a top 3 Royal Rumble pick, and then for some reason, come WrestleMania 33, he didn't even have a match. Braun Strowman got the undercard treatment and was thrown into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And he didn't even win that because WWE thought it was beneath him. Well, WWE, if you thought the match was a little bit too meaningless for your monster, why did you put the monster in the match?
Last time we were here, I got to wrestle a Belfast legend, Fit Finlay, here at WrestleMania. Who'll ever forget that hard-hitting affair? Look it! This is smart. You want to get rid of the biggest threat. Right now, the biggest threat is Braun Strowman. He's out. Strowman's eliminated. It's anybody's game. Strowman's out. Big Show.
Number 2, his placement post-Mania 33. As soon as we heard it would be Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 33, you could already tell WWE's entire next year's worth of plans. Give the Universal Championship to Brock, build him as an unstoppable champion, and let Roman finally claim victory in their Mania rematch. Now, WWE forgot that they had been building up someone else's seemingly unstoppable though, and so when Vince thought about how to incorporate Braun into this future scenario, his best idea was to job Braun out to both Brock and Roman to show how only those two were so good that they could stop the unstoppable. Awful. Just fucking awful.
Now ankle of Lesnar with the contract. It's a weapon. And a sling. Just knocked out. And Lesnar with a chair.
Honorable mention goes to number 2 again, because that's how awful it is. The actual honorable mention, Braun Strowman's piss pants. Why for the first 2 years was he wearing these pants, these trousers that had this giant black piss stain? That looks stupid. What are you doing, Braun? And number 1, he is still championshipless. Alright, the whole Nicholas thing might have been...
I believe the monster has his sights set on one thing.
And those are the 10 things the WWE want you to forget about Braun Strowman. Did I really just say stymple Vince's nuts to his own forehead? Let us know in the comments down below, along with that comment question of the day. Like the video and subscribe for more content, and turn on notifications unless you want that Vince forehead nut treatment to apply to you.